Hello friends, happy Friday. Oh man, this has been a dry shampoo day already. It's always like Rhea's in summer camp and the boys are like, by Friday everybody seems so done. Even though me and two, we stay home most of the time. They seem pretty done by Friday. So anyways, I've said I'm doing a challenge, so it's 21 days of live, so this is day 3, and I just wanted to talk about something that many of us probably have dealt with or have thought might be a good idea to do. And if you are in, network marketing or home-based business, this is going to be a big no and stop, and I'm going to tell you why, and maybe something that you could do a little differently. So I don't know if, hey Jenna, how are you doing? So I don't know if any of you may have experienced this. I experience this pretty regularly, and I actually had it happen like 2 or 3 times this week, and one being yesterday. Someone that you do not know at all, you've never talked to, messaging you and asking you and telling you about their product or asking you to buy their product or something like that. Yikes, right? Have you had that happen? How do you feel when that happens? I think it's just so, and I am doing well, and I think it's just so offensive, honestly, especially when you've never ever talked to that person at all. Yesterday, for instance, I got a friend request, we had, and I try to accept almost all my new friend requests unless they really seem like they're like a Nigerian prince or something. I usually accept them because, we're network marketing, so we're trying to grow our network and make relationships with people. So I usually accept everything. I saw we had a mutual friend, I accepted it like less than a minute later. Hey girl, I sell this and I wanted to know if you'd be interested. And after having this happen, and I've had it happen a lot, I just took a deep breath and I just messaged her and I said, I'm just asking you with all sincerity, were you trained to message people you don't know? Or are you new to this and you just think this is the best way? Because I can help you with that. Because I was just thinking, a lot of times people just don't know and they're so excited and they don't know how to get outside that market. So they think that this is going to work out. All right, now you're going to see my mom boss life here. What are you doing, buddy? You got a drink? Okay, so sorry about that. So yeah, so they're so excited and they want to try to get everybody. So I kind of try to spin it around and I don't want to burn bridges and just ignore, but let me try to make some type of connection there, okay? So I did that. Sometimes it probably works and sometimes they might be offended by it, but this is why we don't want to do that, okay? This is a relationship business, and when you are just spamming someone your product, yeah, weight loss, health and wellness stuff, skincare stuff, that can be very, very offensive to someone you have no relationship with. Just reaching out to someone you don't know and saying you think they need weight loss stuff, or just reaching out to someone you just met and saying, my friend said she had someone reach out to her one time she never met, said, your smile is so pretty. I would love to help you with those lines around your lips. She didn't even have an issue with that in her life, but now obviously she feels offended and hurt. Here's the thing. We are, in network marketers, we are problem solvers. We are problem solvers. Thank you. We make relationships with people and they know we're here and we're there to solve a problem that they notice. We're not problem finders. We don't just go up to people and find things that we think are wrong with them, and point it out to them. We don't do that, right? It's not our place. Oh my gosh, now they're all, we don't know what they're going through. We don't know if if they've dealt with something or they've, seen a doctor, or maybe they don't even care. You don't want to push, you know, that body shaming on someone or whatever. Like I said, I was thinking when I was driving, I was like, it's kind of like you walking into someone's house you've never met, and maybe the smell is offensive to you, but they're used to it, and you're just like, hey, do you want to buy some Scentsy? That would be really rude, right? And do you think they'd buy it? Probably not. Probably not. And you know, and I know it's like, how it can be tempting. I see people, like, you guys know I sell these nail polish strips, and I'll see people post, like, and I see their nails naked, and I totally want to just, like, message them and be like, hey girl, I see you don't wear nail polish, but they know I'm here. And I've had people eventually want to try it. I think when we use that aggressive, you know, way without like getting to know someone, it can come off really bad. It can be really hurtful, offensive, and then it's just cut off, you know, right then, and people aren't going to be open to it. But yeah, I have had people just message me that I don't know about. Want to take care of that baby weight. And it's like, listen, like, I've been struggling with weight all my life. I'm very much aware, and I know that, you know, what I need to do. So that was just thinking, like, trying to remember that we are problem solvers, and it's just going to be about, and I'm not saying, like, don't reach out to people, but you don't just spam your business to people. You don't just, like, point out something that you may think, like, I make friends. I make it a deal to make 5 new friends a day. But we talk about real stuff, and I comment on their stuff, and, you know, we get to know, and they know I'm here. And I can say I've made some mistakes, you know, in my journey here. It's the same thing. You don't add people to your group that don't want to be there. Thanks, buddy. They get so mad about that. And even if you're not a network marketer, maybe you host parties. You don't invite people to events on Facebook that you didn't ask if they wanted to be there. Yeah. You don't invite people. And here's the thing. I can tell a difference between like my hostesses that have actually followed my coaching. Oh, hey boys. Reach out and be authentic. I can tell the difference between my parties, between who just invited their whole friends list, or those, you know, that actually seemed sincere and reached out to their friends individually and invited them to come. The ones that I look at the event and there's like 400 people that they invited, no interaction. And you can tell that they didn't reach out to those people. Why would their friends care if they didn't care enough to do it? So like I'll have like a party going on now. 9 people said they were going, but they are all commenting and they're all making purchases. And I can tell that she took the time to personally message people, express that she was excited about the product, and just take a little time. So now she's going to get the hostess rewards rather than the people that just like mass invite and that's it. Kind of think of it like this, like it's almost like kidnapping when you add people to your group or events that don't want to be there. And it's not it's never going to be a good look for you. It gives our whole genre of business a bad name. And it's a violation. And I can say I've done this before, so that's why I know. When I first started just adding people, I remember my first business, just added every single person on my friends list to the group. People were not happy with that. And then they're like, oh gosh, there they are. These, you know, people just always messaging people and adding people to the group. It's just about like respect and boundaries. So if you are doing that, or if you're new to this, or, you know, trying and you think it's a good idea, just don't do it. Don't do it, y'all. It takes a little bit of time, but just like with everything, it's a marathon. And those relationships that you get are going to be long-lasting customers. Those are going to be the people that want to join your team. Those are going to be, you know, the people that stick with you. So anyways, I hope everyone's having a good Friday. If this helps you at all, you can go ahead and share it. Drop a comment if you're watching the replay. Like I said, day 3 of 21, so get used to seeing my face on here. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.